Are you home? It's us, Knock Knock, Are You Home? A virtual concert series for young artists, by young artist, Morissa Pepose. That's me. But enough about me. We're here tonight with our Cuddle Up to the Screen all love song concert. That's right, all songs about love. So who's ready for that warm fuzzy feeling inside? Let's come on in for a group hug. Oh, right. Okay, no group hugs happening, but we will be sending you all those love vibes through the screen with music by Bellini, Gretchaninov, Donizetti, Strauss, and Rossini. So who's ready to get the party started? Let's cuddle up and listen to some love songs. Hi, hope you're warm and cozy. It's finally sweater weather, and we're all cuddled up in our favorite blankets and ready to share some love songs with you. We'll be starting with a pretty dramatic one tonight from Bellini's opera I Capuletti ed I Montecchi, which takes some liberties with Shakespeare's tragic love story, Romeo and Juliet. In this version, Tybalt has sworn to Capulet that he will avenge his son, whom Romeo has killed. In return, Capulet promises Tybalt Juliet's hand in marriage. Romeo arrives at the castle disguised and suggests a marriage between Romeo and Juliet to forge some peace between the warring families, but Capulet refuses. So enter Juliet. Dreading her impending wedding to Tybalt, she, in this next aria, begs heaven to bring her some sign of her beloved Romeo. In his absence, Juliet sees his face in the light of day and hears his sighs in the gentle wind. Let's have a listen. She Was Yours is the first of a four-piece Russian romance set composed by Alexander Gretchaninov. The art song's poetry is by Alexia Pukhtin and is about the one who got away. The narrator begins by reflecting on how she was once his via letter, but now he is only met with silence. She has stopped responding to his letters, and in a modern sense, he's been ghosted. All that's left at night is a nightingale breaking the silence of his painful thoughts. At the end of the piece, he feels encouraged by the nightingale and calls out to her one last time in the hopes that she will write back. Let's see if she does in this next piece. Quel guardo il cavaliere so anch'io la virtù magica is Norina's first aria from Donizetti's comic opera Don Pasquale. The scene begins with Norina reading a romance novel, which she finds silly and old-fashioned. She mocks the characters and their extravagant showcasing of love, just like how the character in the story seduces the knight with a simple glance. Norina is certain that she too knows how to ignite love. Norina also loves herself and shows some self-awareness by admitting she has some quirks, but affirming that her heart remains good, or in her words, excellent. This authenticity has won over the true love of Ernesto, Don Pasquale's nephew. Let's watch to see some snippets of Norina's charm in this next aria. Wie du warst is an aria from Der Rosenkavalier, meaning the Knight of the Rose, Knight with a K, by Strauss. The opera premiered in 1911, and this aria is sung by Octavian, the night after making love to the Marschallin, who was married not to Octavian, but to the field marshal. Octavian is played by a lyric mezzo and is the trouser role. In this particular role, a woman depicts a young boy character. So, Octavian in this aria is expressing that he feels a great attraction for the Marschallin beyond words. Is Octavian's aria an expression of love or just simply lust? Well, you'll have to listen and decide for yourself. Tancredi is a melodramma eroico, or a heroic opera, written by Rossini and is widely considered to be one of his masterpieces. For this opera, we find ourselves in Byzantine times during a state of war. The story centers around Tancredi, a trouser role, so a male character sung typically by a mezzo-soprano. Tancredi is an exiled soldier from Syracuse, not the one in New York, the one in Sicily. Anyway, there are two noble families at war, a noble daughter in love with Tancredi, and Tancredi's trusty sidekick squire guy, Rogero, to complete this familiar plot picture. In the next aria, we hear Tancredi tell Rogero that he must prove himself worthy of his love, or life is not worth living. Let's have a listen. I hope you enjoyed Knock Knock Aria Holmes' Cuddle Up to the Screen Love Songs concert. If you want to keep this warm, fuzzy feeling going, follow us on social media for all of our concerts and content. I'm Morissa Pepose, and you have a home in the opera world with Aria Home. Thanks, and we'll see you next time. Want to hear more of this amazing talent? Why don't you join us on our Facebook page? Every 2 weeks, new concert, new theme. Next concert, Old Broadway, show tunes, and cabaret. Join us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube as well. If you'd like to tip the artist, please follow the link at the bottom of this page. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.